All right. What's happening, everybody? Welcome, everybody, one and all, to Paid to Drive. That's right, folks. If you are a delivery driver for GrubHub, for Uber Eats, for Postmates, for DoorDash, for Caviar, for Instacart, for Amazon Flex, for Deliv, for any of these platforms, you should absolutely, positively be subscribed to this channel with the notification bell turned on. Just tap that notification bell, because, so you get all my videos, But anyways, guys, what we're going to be talking about in today's video or live stream is a actual story and situation from one of you guys, from one of my viewers named Greg, who's actually been one of my viewers for a while now. And he brought this to my attention on Facebook, and I asked him if I could use this in an upcoming video, and he gave me permission, and he was kind enough to write everything out for me in an email. So if you guys ever have a situation that you want me to discuss in a video and I can break it down, I'd be more than happy to. All right. And everybody watching who's just tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, spread that positivity, hit that like button, and all of you naysayers with those dislikes, get your pessimistic negativity and bring it for somebody else. What's up, Jay Nice? Thank you so much for the $2 donation. Much appreciated. I owe you some moderator privileges. So what's up, GrubHub man, Michael Valdez, The Real DJ, Fruit Loops, Jesse Carroll, Sheldon Short, T and Honey, Electronic Life, J Nice 59, Ethan Fay, April. That's right. That's pretty much everybody so far. So here's what I'm gonna do. What's up, Mr. Kulu? I'm gonna read everything that he wrote here. Yes, you did, Trini. Welcome. And I'm going to read this whole thing. We're going to talk about it, and we're going to discuss it, and we're going to see what what the deal is with this. What's up, Bob? How are you? So, I'm going to read this out for you. Okay. So this is from Greg, one of my viewers. Twice in the last week, I have accepted an order very close to the restaurant with at least 15 to 20 minutes to spare in the pickup time. Once I was in the Starbucks drive-thru when I got a phone call from GrubHub after about 5 to 7 minutes asking me why I was at Starbucks and I needed to move along to pick up the order. Meanwhile, the pickup to the restaurant was about 100 yards behind me, so there was no need for this at all. Absolutely, Rosa, and thank you for being here. Guys, everybody watching, hit that like button, spread that positivity. Negative dislikes and negativity and pessimism can go somewhere else. We're all about optimism here. Hit that like. So the second time I was at CVS and accepted the order, and the pickup time again wasn't until about 15-20 minutes away. Both those orders were placed about a minute after receiving them, so there's no rush. I feel like a lot of us have been in this situation. I'm sorry, Modular. I don't know what's going on. I get a call again asking me why I haven't moved. I politely told them I would be there in a few minutes. I asked if there was a problem because this is the second phone call in a week. 2 phone calls from GrubHub in a week. Both those orders were placed about hold on a second. Both those orders were placed about a minute after receiving them, so there's no rush. I get a call again asking me why I haven't moved. I politely told them I would be there in a few minutes. I asked if there was a problem because this is the second phone call in a week. I was just rereading that part. I have done almost 2,000 deliveries with GrubHub since last July, so I would think they know what I'm doing. Orders that are just placed won't be ready. I think all of us can agree with that. Comment 111 if you can agree with that. They told me they're having problems with late orders and pickups, that people are scamming the system for the hourly minimum, like I had mentioned a few days ago. One of my videos. Honestly, the phone calls are insulting and totally unnecessary. Bottom line, they know where you are at all times. Is GrubHub now micromanaging big time? Is this appropriate to even call drivers since we're independent contractors like myself who make 99.9% of deliveries on time with virtually 0 complaints? A few drivers are scamming the system, and it seems like more and more with the block system, we are really almost like employees. Now, I gotta say, I have had, what's up, Marvin? I've had similar situations. GrubHub doesn't really call me so much anymore because I've really tried very hard to do my best to get those orders picked up and dropped off as soon as possible. But this, I mean, I really feel like it's getting ridiculous because there are new people that are signing up with GrubHub and they're taking advantage of the minimum, so therefore everybody suffers. If you ever know anybody out there, any other fellow drivers, and you catch them trying to take advantage of the system and trying to take their time, simply just talk to them and say, listen, you know, I'd appreciate if you just did what you were told, what you were supposed to do. Because you know what? When GrubHub, now if GrubHub has to keep micromanaging and keep coming down on everybody, it's going to just make the experience bad for everybody. What's up, Frank? How are you? Seriously, guys, you know, because let's face it, we're all out here, we're trying to make money, we're trying to hustle, we're trying to make as much money in as little amount of time as possible. Like I said the other day when we were talking about how to make $1,000 in a week and I broke everything down, there's no excuse, there's no reason why people should be accepting orders and just kicking back and hanging out. There's no reason for it. I think we just broke a record, guys. We just hit 50 viewers, so thank you so much. We have 19 likes. Guys, spread that positivity. Hit that thumbs up button down below. It's free. Spread the positivity. All that pessimism and negativity can go somewhere else with the dislikes. I waited 1 hour and a half for an order. That's way too long, Dawn. That's way too long. You definitely got to talk to your driver specialist about that. Talk to the restaurant. Definitely reach out. But the fact is, guys, this should not be happening. This should not be happening because I know Greg, and I know that he's done over 2,000 deliveries. I've probably done over 3,000 deliveries since I started with GrubHub, you know? What's up, McPeaks Automotive? What's up, James? How are you? But seriously, guys, this really upsets me to hear this kind of stuff because, you know, needless to say, it shouldn't be happening. And like I said a couple of videos ago, a couple days ago, actually last week when I met the dispatcher on the phone, I told you, the guy directly behind me, what's up, Robert Kennedy? The guy directly behind me was scamming the system. He told, the dispatcher told me the guy accepted the order and has been sitting there for 2 hours. 2 hours outside of the BF Chang's. There is no excuse for this, guys. There is no reason why this should be happening. It shouldn't be. And if you guys are part of this process, if you guys are newer to GrubHub, you know, you guys definitely should be trying to get these orders out as soon as possible. What's up, Marvin? How are you? Seriously. Because the more and more that people keep doing this, the more that GrubHub is going to keep micromanaging. They're going to keep calling people, you know? So for those people just joining us one more time, I'm going to read this one more time. I understand if it's a little repetitive, but a lot of people are just joining right now. So I'm going to read this one more time. I'm going to try to get through it very quickly. All right. So yeah, guys, definitely spread the positivity. Hit the thumbs up button down below. If you are an optimist and you love to make money and you love what you do here, definitely hit the like button for sure. Let's see if we can go for 100 likes on this video. So this is from one of my viewers named Greg. If you guys ever have a story or something you want for me to make a video on, feel free to send me an email, paidtodrivechannel@gmail.com. If you want to remain anonymous, you can remain anonymous. But I want to read your situations so that we can talk about them and discuss them. Okay? So anyway, twice in the last week, I've accepted an order very close to the restaurant with at least 15 to 20 minutes to spare in the pickup time. Now keep that in mind. Once I was in the Starbucks drive-thru getting some coffee when I got a phone call from GrubHub after about 5 to 7 minutes asking me why he was at Starbucks and that he needed to move along to pick up the order. Meanwhile, the pickup to the restaurant was about 100 yards behind me. There was no need for this at all. Okay? Exactly, on certain drivers, Bob. That's right, on certain drivers, but not all drivers. But you know what? GrubHub is paranoid. They're nervous that people are just sitting there hanging out and not doing their jobs. So let's say 15% of drivers do this. The other 85% of us that actually do our job are screwed, you know? Have you noticed the pickup times sometimes or after the delivery? Yes, exactly. I agree. Have you noticed the pickup times sometimes or after the delivery? Yes. April. The second time I was at CVS and accepted the order, and the pickup time again wasn't until 15 to 20 minutes away. Both those orders were placed about a minute after receiving them, so there's no rush. I got a call again asking me why I haven't moved. I politely told them I would be there in a few minutes. I asked if there was a problem because this is the second phone call in a week. I've done almost 2,000 deliveries with GrubHub since last July, so I would think they know what I'm doing. Orders that are just placed won't be ready. I'm telling you, GrubHub is notorious for sending out orders to the next driver in line to deliver something. They send you an order that is just put in, so you're basically stuck waiting for the order anyway, unless they're sending you late orders, which I actually kind of prefer the late orders sometimes because you just run in, you run out, and you're on to the next one. So let's see. Yep, orders that are just placed won't be ready. They told me they're having problems with late orders and pickups and that people are scamming the system for the hourly minimum, like I mentioned in my PF Chang's video a couple of days ago or last week. Honestly, the phone calls are insulting and unnecessary. I'm not gonna lie, when GrubHub would call me, I felt insulted because I'm like, listen, I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm not here to screw you guys over. I'm here to try and make as much money as possible. That's exactly. GrubHub for work is definitely something to look into for sure. Although I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I do hear good things. That's right, Steve and Frank. Bottom line, they know where you are at all times. Is GrubHub now micromanaging big time? Is this appropriate to even call drivers since we're independent contractors like myself who make 99.9% of deliveries on time with virtually zero complaints? A few drivers are scamming the system, and it seems like more and more with the block system, we really are almost like employees. So this is what's happening, you know? It's almost feeling like the platform is more of like an hourly rate, like GrubHub is watching over us, and they're basically saying, like, look, get these orders out as fast as possible, otherwise we're gonna call you, you know? And like I said, this hasn't happened to me in quite a while, but evidently there are still people out there that are scamming the system. They're accepting orders and they're not delivering them because they're just riding out the minimum. But I don't even care if the minimum hourly pay is $16 to $18 an hour. I'd rather make $25, $30 an hour instead of the $16. I'd rather be moving instead of sitting in my car wasting gas, you know? The large catering orders that I get sometimes, and the payout is $30 for less than a 1 hour delivery. There you go. You can't go wrong with that. But at the bottom line is, I hate when dispatch plays games with us, decline a low offer, and then they send you offers even lower than the first one. Yeah, actually that happened to me the other day. That's another thing. But the fact is, guys, like I've been repeating over and over and over, you definitely need to spread the positivity, guys, seriously, with your other fellow drivers. If you see people that are accepting orders and they're just hanging out, you know, definitely be like, hey man, you know, the GrubHub is cracking down, you know, please just get your orders delivered, you know, say it politely, you know what I mean? You don't have to be aggressive about it, but the fact is, guys, this has to stop. This has to stop, and we need to come together and try and help as best as we can. You know, and if GrubHub ever does call you, just be like, you know, explain your situation. Don't get upset with them. Just be like, look, I understand why you're calling, but you know, I'm on top of it. Trust me, you got nothing to worry about with me. I know what time the order has to be picked up. I know how the restaurant works. You know, just give them a little nudge. Just give them a little nudge in the stomach with a baseball bat. Dave Mason, I don't recommend that at all. And that's right. Did you notice now the delivery times are a little shorter? It used to be an hour. Now they're cutting it down to 35 to 40 minutes. I actually saw one the other day that I think was 25 to 30 minutes because I guess they're figuring from the distance from the restaurant until the distance, from the distance from the restaurant to the distance to the customer. Frank Scaturo, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, you're already a moderator. Perfect. But yeah, guys, definitely hit that thumbs up button, the like button down below. Spread that positivity for sure. For the gas money fund. I appreciate it, Frank. But seriously, I'm not here to preach. I'm here to help. You know what I mean? And if you guys ever have a story or something you want me to review in a video, we'll talk about it. If you want to remain anonymous, please let me know. But reach out to me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Direct message me. Send me a message. Send me an email at paidtodrivechannel@gmail.com. And I'll read your story and we'll discuss it live so that everyone here can talk about it. Seriously. You know, because I wanna try and do as much as I can from my end to make your guys' experience with Grubhub or Uber Eats or any of these platforms, to make it as smooth and as easy as possible. Because the average person is going to look at one of these jobs like, you know, like it's a joke. Okay, oh, you deliver food, you deliver pizza, you know, whatever. It's a lot more serious than that. Okay, there are people out here clearing $1,600 a week. I know one of them for a fact. People clearing well over $1,000 a week. That's not a joke. April, thank you so much again for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just do the right thing, guys. Get those deliveries out there. When you receive orders, get them out there. Get them done, for sure. You know, because let's face it. You know, Dave Mason. I don't know. The $1,600 a week. I know that he's in California for sure, but I don't want to give out his personal information. So if that person I know who makes $1,600 a week, definitely reach out to some of the people in the chat here, because they want to know your secrets. Because I want to know your secrets. So, let's see. Hey, Walter Rich Rice, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm very well. I'm actually about ready to head out and do my dinner rush. I'm on my break right now. Did you see I did not see that, Steve. I did not see or hear about that, but that's definitely very unfortunate. The restaurants don't help the situation either. There's some in DC that constantly mark the order ready, and it's never ready when you arrive. I've seen that myself, Trini. I've seen the same thing. Jeffrey Atkins, how are you? How are you? So, guys, I'm going to probably wrap things up here in the next couple minutes. I'm going to ask a few more. You guys can ask a few more questions, but I do need to get ready to start my personal dinner block. Yes, I will tell her, Modular. They're telling you, we hope you feel that you feel better, because everybody can hear you coughing. So, yeah. What?
Thanks.
She says thanks. But anyway, guys, definitely, you know, I'm trying a new little campaign here on my channel to spread that positivity, because a lot of people, you know, out there want to be negative people. So definitely spread that positivity movement. Hit the thumbs up, the like button down below. Keep that pessimism, that negativity, those dislikes somewhere else, because we're here to make money, to help and support each other, and that's it. That's all I'm here to do. So definitely hit that like. Did you immediately get a bunch of orders when you first signed up? You mean when I first log in to the app, like go online? Because when you first sign up, like, you mean like signing up with Grubhub? I'm not really sure about the question. It depends on the day. It depends on the market. It's not just people scamming the system. Grubhub wants robots, but little do they realize that Uber Eats is now offering more bonuses, and others too. Grubhub is going to mess around and lose their position. So, Moomba, it's possible. It's possible, but, I mean, we'll see over time. Larry Crow Jr., every week something crazy always happens with Grubhub orders. Like, the tablet is down, and the restaurants tried to make me pay for the order. Yeah, that's crazy. Larry, that's insane. You should never have to do that. Oh, when I first started with Grubhub, it was a little slower, I think, in the very, very beginning, but it picked up over time. This June will be 1 year for me on Grubhub, which is crazy because that's coming up in a few months. But I've been with them now for about 7 or 8 months right now. I'm assuming it's slow because Grubhub just launched here. That's probably what it is, because Grubhub was already here in my area for at least, I think it was here for like a year or two already. So it's only growing. And you know what? Now that Grubhub is publicly traded on the stock market, they're doing quite well. So it's really only going to go up from here. And what I'm seeing, I don't know if you guys are noticing it, but in my market, I'm noticing that that more and more restaurants are jumping on Grubhub, which is friggin' awesome. You know what I mean? How many total deliveries have I done? I know I've done well over 2,000. I'm probably around the 3,000 mark at this point. You know, but like I said, I've scaled back a lot in how much I've worked in the past few months, just because I was burning myself out, honestly, and you don't want to do that. You do not want to burn yourself out with Grubhub. But on that note, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here because we're going on 20 minutes. If any of you guys are watching this as a replay, as just watching it as a video when it's not live, don't fret. I really hope you can catch a live stream in the future. Please leave a comment down below saying #TeamReplay. so that I can talk to you guys and thank you personally for watching this. Am I still working on the app? Yes. This Friday I actually have a meeting with the developer and one of our consultants for how we're putting it all together and everything. So we're making progress. I'd say we're about halfway there. I'm hoping to have the app released sometime in late spring, maybe mid to late spring, since we're in spring now. But what will get you deactivated from GrubHub? One, the best thing I can tell you in this short amount of time is make sure you're accepting as many orders as possible, delivering them on time. But the biggest way to get terminated is to get into a physical or verbal altercation with a customer, with another driver, or a restaurant employee. So definitely do your best to behave yourself. But always stay in contact with your driver specialist if you ever have questions. I am not certified by GrubHub or anything. I'm just sharing my own experiences and putting them online for you guys. So, don't use me as a professional source. I'd say don't use me as a certified source. I'm just sharing my own experiences. But seriously, on that note, guys, exactly, assault or theft. That's right, Steve. Guys, definitely reach out to me with your stories. I actually have a few more to go over this week that I already got a list. So if you want to be on that list, definitely send me a message on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You're very welcome, Juan. Thank you to everybody who's donated today on this video. This is probably one of my biggest live streams I've ever had. I saw upwards of 55 to 56 viewers, which is huge. So I can't thank you guys enough, seriously. And like I said, one last time, definitely, I'm trying, Steve. I hope so. Definitely please subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm also, how many of you guys are subscribed to my other channels, like my daily vlog and my bonus channel? Comment 111 if you're already subscribed. Comment 222 if you haven't yet. Those links in the description down below. Just definitely subscribe. I need 10 more subscribers, guys. 10 more on my vlog channel to hit over 300 subscribers. So if you could really help me out, I'd really appreciate it. Definitely spread that positivity. Hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're an optimist, if you love optimism and you want to make that money and get that honey, hit that like button down below. All the pessimists and negative energy, I want that out of here. I don't want it here anymore. Drive safely, guys. Do what you got to do. And that's basically it. Comment down below. Hashtag Team Replay. And let's see if we can get over 100 likes on this video. I think we can do it. We're already at 36. Anyways, guys, get that money, get that honey. Keep hustling, keep bustling. Thank you so much for watching here on Paid to Drive. I will see all of you guys next time. Get that money, guys, and take care. Safe travels. Peace out. Later.